we will crown a new champion as fans file in to take in what should be an electric night. The winning club earns $600,000 in addition to the hardware. Welcome inside Sephora Arena. You're watching the Unrivaled Championship on TNT. Mist off the comeback win over Breeze in Brooklyn. As for Phantom, a come-from-behind victory as well over Vinyl. Eric Gaelig is our crew chief. Dots are Sephora officials. Iriafen against Stewart, and the Unrivaled Championship is underway.
When it comes to getting money, I think Alicia Gray is always aware when there's cash on the line.
She's got a lot coming to her this season.
I'm not mad at her. I'll be just as focused.
Iriafen hitting the post, pounds the ball. This is it short, second chance opportunity, scoops it in.
Well, I love that Iriafen has used her body so well, shooting off 2 feet balance and just able to get that miss and put it back. That's a great start.
Back-to-back games with the double-double. Kiki Iriafen kick it out. Burton open for three, knocks it down.
However, that's what Mist want to do. They're going to push the pace and try and play at tempo.
Phantom won both regular season meetings against Mist. On the swing, Plum got it.
This floor.
Stewart, the game-high score for Mist in both meetings.
I love the pace by both teams right now. We know that the Mist want to play fast, but the Phantom doing a good job of matching their energy right now.
Oh, and she rips the cords again. Second triple for playoff Plum.
In the mirror, some missed opportunities on defense because they weren't communicating, and the team responded excellently.
Natasha Clark.
461. Iriafen was massive down the stretch, had 19 points. And then Plum had 28 in the second one. And Kelsey Plum is heating up already in this Unrivaled Championship.
How tough is that? Burton's going over the top of screens trying to give her no airspace, and she doesn't even need much of anything.
Stewart, that's an answer.
I think you look at those coming off the bench or just everyone else. There's so many X factors here on the floor.
Kelsey Plum, just nasty work, up to 13 in the first.
Every single time down the floor, and what I love about it, she's still in her pace. She's not forcing it. She's just making the right decisions.
Finger roll by Alicia Gray on a broken up pass. Stewart found her in stride. 17-14. Remember, Mist went down by 16 to Breeze in the first. Shot just 11%. A twist and turning pass. Iriafen another offensive board. Smith against the mismatch, and Plum unable to bank it in. Plum is so quick. A blur the other way with the right hand.
Not only quick, her creativity and ability to finish is outstanding, and she showcased it night in, night out.
Ogumbawale, the shake and bake, knocks it down.
And Alana Smith, it was a huge part of that.
Smith drains it, and it's a one-possession game. An untimed fourth, we play to a winning score. Plum steps back and drills it. She is unconscious. 18 points on 7 of 8 shooting.
You see that so often from her understanding angles, and she just pours in time and time again.
Backdoor, Stewart up and under, cruises in for 2.
Freedom of movement we often see from Mist.
Stewart to the bench, 1 personal foul, had 3 personals in the semifinals the other day. Burton sprays and Smith connects. Phantom with 14 fouls, they could bait him to get to the line. It's backdoor, Ogumbawale ties the game. What a find by Smith.
Excellent pass by Smith. And they're definitely resilient, Brendan, and you know they're never out of it because of their effort and their excellence on defense. And they have so many weapons on offense, like Arike Ogumbawale.
Coach told us, Zach O'Brien, we never questioned if we could come back. Everyone was engaged, even the bench. Iriafen cleans it up and scores once more.
Go through the chest of any player guarding her tonight. 5th
time we've been tied in this winner-take-all championship. Smith on the kick. Another 3 for Alana Smith. It was that exact same spot at Barclays Center to give Mist its first lead of the night in the 4th to put them up 70-67. They never look back. Iriafen has been a monster on the glass lead
in this one.
The winner, of course, takes home the championship. We'd have a new winner. Rose was the inaugural champion. And the winning club takes home collectively $600,000. 1-point lead for Phantom. And Burton gives Mist the lead just like that. Winner take all. Picked up the dribble. Now it's Stewart in the high post. Backing down Cloud. They were teammates in New York. And Stewart the swish over Cloud. And we have our 5th lead change. We've been tied a total of 6 times. Plum darts, 1 dribble with 2 hands by area fan, banks it in and 1. 1-point lead for Phantom. Cloud fires, connects, a 3, her first points of the night.
And we saw Natasha Cloud be the difference maker their last game, that 3rd quarter, and not just scoring points, Sarah, but just her.
And I think a big part for this game comes down to taking care of the basketball.
Lob pass, Plum to Iriafen, gets the friendly roll. Final minute, first half in the Unrivaled Championship. A bounce entry to Ugumbawale, banks it home. We're tied for a 9th time in this half. This trio instrumental to close the game in Brooklyn to advance to this stage. Stewart, multi-time champion and gold medalist, a 3! Brianna Stewart has 12. Now 6 threes for Mist, 5 for Phantom. Cloud, sidestep 3, buries it at the buzzer. We are tied at 43 in what has been an electric Unrivaled Championship. Meanwhile, limited minutes for Ali Chagre, the all-Unrivaled second-teamer, was shaken up. 5 minutes, 30 seconds, gets the second half start. Hook shot by Stewart, it falls in for 2. Brianna Stewart now up to 14. Breakaway by Ali Chagre. Burton stepped up, was big hitting threes, spray to Stewart, hits another one. 17 for Stewart, her 3rd three-pointer. Mist is up by 3. Stewart, so crucial in these big games. She normally shows up, lays it up and in. Brianna Stewart and the foul. As we approach the 5-minute mark in the 3rd, Burton twirls off the pick, bounce to the roller, Stewart. She is in a groove. Timeout, Phantom.
The small lineup is not going to be enough to slow down Suey.
And passing lanes disrupt them defensively because of it.
Plums at a hard screen, but a broken play. Pass break, Stewart rises and scores. 24 for Brianna Stewart.
I like everything you do is intentional.
Hayes turns the corner, blocked by Stewart. Hayes sticks with the play. Has hit 2 tonight. Hayes on the jab step. Out there with Cloud and Plum, a small ball lineup. No big on the floor. Plum, free throw line, good. Plum with 26. Stop and start. Bounce it out. Cloud a 3. Got it!
Not forcing the shot. We know that she can make a reverse layup, but the kickback out, I thought an excellent decision.
Her 5th assist. Smith in stride. Stewart better on the perfect spot. Right now, Mist is in the driver's seat to establish the winning score. We do not have a timed 4th quarter. Hayes downhill for 2. Full court pressure by Phantom. They harped on defense in training camp. That is why they are here. Flick of the wrist by Alana Smith up to her. Double team on Stewart. Out with Ugumbawale. 3 in the air. Drains it. Arike loves March. So we play to a winning score. Ugumbawale, dump it, Stewart, catch it, lays it in. Terrific feed by Ugumbawale to Brianna Stewart, 26 points.
Understanding exactly what the mismatch is with these smalls out here. The pick and roll is where the Mist want to live right now.
Plum a filthy fall away. Playoff Plum. I agree. There's that. 9 seconds for Ugumbawale. Plum draped on her. Ugumbawale stop and start. Dashes to the rim and pours it in. Arike Ugumbawale with 17 points. 2 seconds for Cloud. Heaves. 4th quarter is underway. The winning score is presented by Maker's Mark, 79 points.
Every single time has been a big part of what the Mist have run through.
28 for the Unrivaled co-founder. Plum 3, good. Much needed in a heroic comeback. High off the glass, no. Loose ball, gobbled up by Hayes. Bounce to lead Plum. Finger roll, 2-pointers. Stewart makes the catch. 28 points in the game. 7 on the shot clock for Gray. Absorbs the contact and delivers. Nothing but net. Stewart, fade away. Trickles off the iron, hit it 4 times. Cloud leaks out, makes a one-handed catch. Hayes down the runway. Would win the title for Mist. Gray lobs it. Stewart deep in the paint, lays it in. 78-69, missed his 1 point away.
Really methodical, going to their bread and butter. They realize Stewart has a mismatch on the inside every time.
Plum, three, bullseye. Extends, Cloud is the matchup. Breanna Stewart, fadeaway jumper, short. Ogunbowale is there, squeezes it up, no! 2v2, Hayes and Ogunbowale hit the deck. Slow step by Plum, in her bag, drives it deep, lays it in. 40 points for Plum, a new unrivaled playoff record. Let's see, a bucket for Mist, and they're the champs. Stewart's got 30 on the night. Ball screen to Ogunbowale. Stewart drives it. Ball is swatted. That's an offensive foul. Hayes is on the deck. Fouls on Stewart. Was an offensive foul on Breanna Stewart. Coach Zach O'Brien challenged the call.
Yeah, I feel like the call will probably stand. And the only thing is if Hayes' body is moving a little bit into Stewart off of that play, but I think if anything, as I mentioned, her feet are established, she's out there, she's set, she's squared up, she takes the contact of that knee.
After review, the defender does not establish a legal guarding position prior to the upward shooting motion of the offensive player. Therefore, the call on the floor is being changed to a defensive blocking foul. Play will resume with 1 free throw for 2 points. Successful challenge. Mist will have
I should let Lisa take the thoughts on the challenges. I have been unsuccessful.
And now Breanna Stewart can win the championship at the free throw line. She is 3 for 3 tonight. 87% in the regular season. Hayes fouled out also. That was her 6th. It's a delayed sequence for Stewart to get to the line. The unrivaled co-founder and the Mist captain. The lone returner to Mist missed the playoffs last year. Rise and fire! Take cover! It's misting in Miami! Mist is the 2026 unrivaled champion!
The Mist have been one of the best teams all season long. So many weapons. Breanna Stewart, Alicia Gray, Veronica Burton with their excellent defense and assist making. But Enrique Ogunbowale and Alana Smith off the bench, really the difference makers here, Sarah, for the Mist.
Total team effort. This has been a back and forth game throughout the duration of it, but it was the Mist that really opened things up and gave themselves a little bit of breathing room there, closing out that third quarter, setting the winning score, and give a ton of credit to Phantom as well. I mean, just the effort in the game played. I know Kelsey Plum had the big numbers, but overall as a group, the grit, the moxie, their fight that it took to get themselves here. It's a tremendous season for not only both of these teams, but all of Unrivaled. This entire season, we have seen some just inspiring, special, extraordinary play.
Coach O'Brien has talked to us time and time again about how our group is no funny business. We have fun, but we take care of our business each and every day. We show up ready to play, locked in. 4 of 5 players active tonight in double figures. And Stewart leads the charge, as she did in the previous 2 meetings against Phantom.